prosper, live long, live well. It's a song. Honor your parents. Have you honored your parents before? Have you? Do you really honor your parents? And here we don't mean kneel down. We don't mean act humble or anything. It's actually something very different. Proverbs 3:9-10 says, "Honor the Lord with your possessions and with the first fruits of all your increase, so your barns will be filled with plenty and your vats will overflow with new wine." So, the scripture is talking about honoring God. But have you ever thought about honoring your parents? Really? You need to know that honor is a principal thing, and honor is due to whom honor is due. Exodus 20:12 says, "Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which the Lord your God is giving you." It's like honoring your parents is equivalent to you staying longer. If you want to live this life a long time, you will have to think through honoring your parents. Deuteronomy 5:16 says, "Honor your father and your mother as the Lord your God has commanded you, that your days may be long and that it may be well with you in the land which the Lord your God is giving you." So, people really don't know that honoring is actually a very big topic, especially in the Christian faith. But I've come to share with you the fundamentals of honor. So, what does it mean to honor your parents, really? Honoring your parents, we know honor is there are levels of honor. We honor parents by recognizing them. Personally, I've grown up in a polygamous family, and I'm not afraid of sharing about that. But one of the events that happened is when I gave my life to Christ, the dad really didn't buy it because he's a staunch Muslim, and in case he will see this video, I don't know whether I have the permission to share, but mom has been there. So mom has been there, our mom and what, but dad wasn't really there. So when we talked about honoring parents, fathers and mothers, I really was like, "Mom, I will honor." As mom is there, mom has been there. She deserves the sugar, she deserves the recognition, she deserves the visits and all those things. And I was like, as for dad, well, he hasn't been there. But then this scripture shocked me in Exodus, "Honor your father and your mother." Apostle says the scripture didn't make a mistake to begin with father, because in the normal typical African life, many of families, they would recognize mothers better than fathers. And I also had both the idea that it is always my father, or rather my mother, against my father. But we've been taught well, and we are taught about honoring parents, father and mother, and by the grace of God, I learned to honor my father regardless of the disparities that are around. And one of the things that has been happening is there's been a sense of the grudge getting away, the relationship trying to come back. I hear testimonies of my father now trying to step in into caring for the family, which he really used not to do. So, as a Christian, you might say, me, I love my father better than my mother, or me, I love my mother better than my father. But the scripture, there is nowhere the scripture says honor your father better than your mother, or honor your mother better than your father. It's a balance. You have to honor your mother and you have to honor your father. What are some of the practical ways? Go and pay for their yaka. Decide to pay for yaka for their every month. Tile their house, roof their home, buy for them TVs, buy for them cars, visit them, check on them. I mean both of them. It's both of them. And one promise that the Bible gives is that you shall live long and your day will be many. So this honor thing, you know that there is nothing you will ever give your parent that it is equivalent to the love they have given you. Also, the fights that are between your parents, you have no idea what they are about, and you have no job to participate in whatever fight they have been in. So just do your job, honor, get money, buy for them gifts, buy for them clothes, go and pay for their water bills, go and loan you their grass, as in, and there is an advantage of you being and staying longer. I hope this reaches really your heart, that you're going to consider honoring your parents, and it should be consistent and regularly with substance, because if you just go and kneel down and sweet talk with them, that makes no sense. But you will have to honor them with substance. And when did you last do so, if you've ever done it? There are other parents in your life, and this is not about your parents alone. It's also about the people who have been your guardians, people who have taken care of you. They are also your parents, they are also your fathers, they are also your mothers. You should regularly plan to honor them and with substance. I can't wait to see the testimonies after you honoring. See you next Sunday. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Looking forward to our number 21 way a growing disciple can live a Christian-like life. See you next Sunday.